rhythm ya again. Jesus Christ, are the only one. Level the vibes, we are level the vibes. Jesus Christ tonight. So we say, level the vibes, we are level the vibes. Jesus Christ tonight. Oh yeah, level the vibes, we are level the vibes. Jesus Christ tonight. So we say, level the vibes, we are level the vibes. Jesus Christ tonight. Cause if I want soul, we are gonna tell them. And if I two soul, we have to make them know. Say, Jesus Christ are the biggest. Jesus Christ are the biggest. If I want soul, we are gonna tell them. And if I two soul, we have to make them know. Cause Jesus Christ are the biggest. Jesus Christ are the biggest. I don't know if you truly know the God that you serve. And I don't know if you truly know the power He has. He spoke His words and all things came to be. Gave us life and life abundantly. Oh no, I'm not ashamed. His love, His name still the same. Level the vibes, we are level the vibes. Jesus Christ tonight. So we say, level the vibes, we are level the vibes. Jesus Christ tonight. Oh yeah, level the vibes, we are level the vibes. Jesus Christ tonight. So we say, level the vibes, we are level the vibes. Jesus Christ tonight. Cause if I want soul, we are gonna tell them. And if I two soul, we have to make them know. Say, Jesus Christ are the biggest. Jesus Christ are the biggest. If I want soul, we are gonna tell them. And if I two soul, we have to make them know. Cause Jesus Christ are the biggest. Jesus Christ are the biggest. Jesus Christ are me everything. Autumn, winter, fall, summer, spring. True royalty, a child of the king. Joy deep in my soul, make me wanna sing. Every day, every night, I will let my light shine. The King of Kings is mine, so I sing. Cause if I want soul, we are gonna tell them. And if I two soul, we have to make them know. Jesus Christ are the biggest. Jesus Christ are the biggest. If I want soul, we are gonna tell them. And if I two soul, we have to make them know. Cause Jesus Christ are the biggest. Jesus Christ are the biggest.
Big him up, yes me have to big him up. In everything me do, God me have to lift him up. Ultimate sacrifice and Calvary him give it up. Make a joyful noise to Him and the praise send it up. King of kings, Lord of lords, hallelujah. Praise we have send up Holy Spirit to take over. Take it to the street up on the ends of the corner. Swagger well done up and the praise well turn up, yo.
Level the vibes, we are level the vibes. Jesus Christ tonight. So we say, level the vibes, we are level the vibes. Jesus Christ tonight. Oh yeah, level the vibes, we are level the vibes. Jesus Christ tonight. So we say, level the vibes, we are level the vibes. Jesus Christ tonight. Cause if I want soul, we are gonna tell them. And if I two soul, we have to make them know. Say, Jesus
Christ are the biggest.
Jesus
Christ are the biggest.
If I want soul, we are gonna tell them. And if I two soul, we have to make them know. Cause Jesus
Christ are the biggest.
Jesus
Christ are the biggest.
Level, yeah. Level, fire upon the devil, yeah. Level, fire upon the devil, yeah. Fire upon the devil, yeah. Fire upon the devil, yeah. Level, fire upon the devil, yeah. Level, fire upon the devil, yeah. Yeah. Cause if I want soul, we are gonna tell them. And if I two soul, we have to make them know. I say, Jesus
Christ are the biggest.
Jesus
Christ are the biggest.
If I want soul, we are gonna tell them. And if I two soul, we have to make them know. Cause Jesus
Christ are the biggest.
Jesus
Christ are the biggest.
Sing unto God. Sing praises to His name. Extol Him that rideth upon the heavens by His name, Jah, and rejoice before Him. Psalm 68, verse 4. Hey, shiddly diddly bang bang ba dang dang dang. When I pass through the water and the floods, you will be with me. Though I pass through the fire and the smoke, I will not be burned. Though my enemies rise up against me, I know you will lift up a
standard on my behalf. The Lion of the tribe of Judah, Jehovah, ever living, ever true. Even though I can't see you, I can feel your presence every day, protecting me from the storms and rain. Your mighty hand still holds me, guiding me safely in the way. Yeah. Your words said, fear not, for you are with me. The pestilence of darkness will not overcome me. 1,000 may fall at my right side, 10,000 at my right hand, but it shall not come near me. No, it shall not harm me, no. Only with mine eyes shall I behold and see the reward of the wicked. Oh, Jehovah, even though I can't see you, even though I can feel your presence every day, every hour, protecting me from the storms and rain. Under the secret place of the Most High God, your mighty hand still holds me, guiding me safely in the way. Even though I can't see you, even though I can feel your presence every day, a pillar of cloud by day, protecting me from the storms and rain, and fire by night. Your mighty hand still holds me, guiding me safely in the way. Even though I can't, no, I can't, no, I can't, no. I feel your love, I can feel your arms around me, holding me, yeah.
You tried to steal my joy, and you tried to break my soul, but my God stepped in and He never let me go. He's always in control. Oh, you won't win. No, 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 you won't win. For my God will.
LP in the building. Delia, same form.
Sorry, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Lord, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for the way I treated you. The way I treated you. Lord, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. 'Cause you know I know the truth. You know I know the truth.
Okay, one time turn me up, and Mr. This one goes out to my Jesus, yep. We don't give you credit for the things that you've done, but today I wanna say, heaven hear me now, cause
I'm only deceiving me when I don't trust in thee. But Lord, as I lift my hands, your grace and mercy.
I want me sick,
Lord, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for the way I treated you. The way I treated you. Lord, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. 'Cause you know I know the truth.
I know the truth.
You know I know the truth.
Lord, we used to get along. What I did set me gone. Wilderness all alone, straight far from the throne. Let us in your cologne. Essence knew I was home, because I was grown. Sin you don't condone. Enemy getting into me, giving me negativity. Rebuking through infinity. Lord, give me the energy, so he not defeating me. Your love is my treasury. Look to be wherever you be. You get the better me. Changing up my pedigree. The old me you never see. Lifting up my hands, hallelujah, I was there for me. Vision, repair me. Experience, prepare me. Amazing grace and mercy, never unsparingly. Yeah, I'm so looking for the morning. I see light and faith when storming. I'm running back where it's light, he reforming. I'm getting back to the Christ Kingdom Jordan. Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
So sorry.
For the way I treated you. The way I treated you. Lord, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. 'Cause you know I know the truth. You know I know the truth.
Okay, one time turn me up, and Mr. This one goes out to my Jesus, yep. We don't give you credit for the things that you've done, but today I wanna say, heaven hear me now, cause
I'm only deceiving me when I don't trust in thee. But Lord, as I lift my hands, your grace and mercy.
I want me sick, so me sing, say, one time if you love Jesus, two time if you love Jesus, three time if you love Jesus, four time if you love Jesus.
Everything I do is because of you. You're the only one that can see me through. You hold the keys to my heart, my mind, my body, my soul. I'm so sorry. Lord, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for the way I treated you. I love you, oh Father. Your presence, I feel it. And your glory, I see it. I call you, you answer. I love you, oh Father. Your presence, I feel it. In your glory, I see it. I call you, you answer. I love you, oh Father. Your presence, I feel it. Your glory, I see it. I call you, you answer. Your presence, I feel it. In your glory, I see it. I call you, you answer. I love you, Father. Your presence, I feel it. Because you love me, because you save me. I call you, you answer. You'll be there when no one else was. Your presence, I feel it. I love you, I love you, I love you. I call you, you answer. I love you, oh Father. Your presence, I feel it. Your glory, I see it.
Come on, everybody, put your hands together. This is a real simple song, real simple, and it goes like this. God is gonna turn things around in this season. God is gonna turn things around. I can already see that He's turning it around for me. I know God's gonna turn things around. Yes, I believe it. Yes, I receive it. Oh, covenant keeping God, that's just who you are. You will do what you said you will do. You made a way out of nowhere, so we stand upon your word. All your promises are true. God is gonna turn things around in this season. God is gonna turn things around. I can already see that He's turning it around for me. I know God is gonna turn things around. Yes, I believe God is gonna turn things around in this season. God is gonna turn things around. Oh, I can already see that He's turning it around for me. I know God. Oh, yeah. Yes, I believe it. Oh, yes, I receive it. I'll turn around. I'll break through. I'll Lift up your hands all over the room, wherever you are, all over the room. He may not come when you want Him, but He is always on time. Oh, yes, He is. Hallelujah. you just hold on. Don't break.
All right, what's up, family? What's up, family? All right, what's going on, everybody? It's me, Jerry Woods, live worldwide, a.k.a. the Batman Charm City. Sure, we got a great show for you tonight. Fire our Facebook real quick. I get it. All right, we just want to say hello to everybody before we bring Paula G out. We're going to talk to Paula G real quick. We got a special guest. Tonight we have Nikki Berry. She's joining us tonight. Award-winner Nikki Berry is here. Second time around. Actually, she's been around for a minute on Positive Vibe. I think of it. I think she had a takeover one time. We're going to talk all about it. Let me bring old Paula G out, our television star from out in Atlanta area. With you, Paula G. Can you hear me? I don't know what Paula G phone is. Change it all the time. You that famous that you got to change your number? Is that what it is?
Hey, Jerry Roy.
Oh, there she goes.
What's going on?
But I'm on the wrong call. What's going on?
No, got me on mute. See, you put me on mute so much you forget to take me off mute when I'm supposed to be off mute.
We're off now. I had you off mute. Yeah, you're off mute.
You get to take me off mute.
You off mute. So how you doing? You good?
I'm fantastic. God saw fit to wake me up yet another morning, so you know. I did something with my day. I try to do something with every day to please him, make him happy.
Yeah, I feel you, man.
It's
long
yes, it's good. You know, you get to a certain age, you know, your perspectives change, your priorities change, your thought process changes, your perceptions change. So I'm kind of going through this season of just looking at things a different way. And it's interesting when you've been looking at something maybe one way part of your life, and then something occurs and you get a different viewpoint. It's just amazing. And it just opens up a whole nother world and a whole nother journey. What's been going on with Batman?
Batman's good. It's been staying busy. You know, we got a couple projects we working on, so we just trying to get these things going. Yeah, I know everybody waiting on these projects, so we
getting these time projects, you know, off and running. And isn't it something? Have you noticed how when you start working on these projects and you start doing these different things, and in the process you meet other people, and then that opens up another door, opens up another opportunity to develop relationships. This journey has just wowed me. I don't know about you, but it's just wowed me.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I've been studying a lot about, you know, I've always been big into science, and I believe that, you know, just like gravity, I believe that your mind can manifest anything you want. And believe me, Batman being here thinking of some stuff, and I've been blown away just watching a lot of these things happen, you know, and being innovative. You know, I've always been an innovative person. I'm watching some of these levels, trying to get y'all levels right. Because we're on Facebook. I just want to make sure we're not coming in too hot.
Yeah.
So anyway, like I said, I've been pretty amazed how a lot of these things just been. You know, we're not going to put it all over the airways. You know, we want people to tune in and watch it happen, you know, because it's happening right now, you know.
Yeah. But you know, there's a minister that works with us, and it's true because you hear it all the time. Life and death and the power of the tongue, and what you speak over yourself and over others, that really makes a difference.
Yeah, it does.
It really makes difference. And what settles in your spirit, you know, sometimes it's the seeds that we plant within ourselves, negative talk.
Yeah, that's right. And the news helps with that. And, you know, you think about, you know, what do they make money off of these days? And I was listening to somebody talk about that you got a lot of people got rich off of poor people, but poor people are not getting rich off of poor people. I was like,
Right.
I said, wow,
Yep.
that was something to think about. You know, everybody getting rich off of poor people. By the time you get down to them, it's really not a whole lot for them to spend. You know, everybody else took all
Right.
the pieces. You know, took all the, I call them certificates, little green certificates with the little serial numbers on there. They know about
Yeah.
that. So I don't know. I've been doing a lot of studying. You know,
In-depth thinking.
yeah, just looking at the science of how things work. When you get a certain age, you got to start figuring how things work before you know it's gonna be too late. Like, oh man, I didn't do the thing. I mean, I was thinking.
Figure out. Yeah.
I was thinking about I've read Bruce Lee book before. I read 2 of his books, and then I saw a couple of documentaries. You know, and they get better and better each year because you know you get more and more information from his wife. And I remember reading how she said she used to wake up in the morning and you know he'd be working. She'd go to bed. He's working, and it was like I said, what was he in a rush for? You know, what was going on? You remember he was working on about 2-3 movies at the same time. He was writing his own scripts.
Right.
And he was still training. He was still teaching. He was raising a kid. I was like, wow. You think about, you know, did he work himself to death? You know, did he really fulfill? Because he was about building his legacy. And for some reason, a lot of those guys knew that he didn't have a lot of time, you know.
Right. Right.
So, you know,
Right.
I look at
Yeah.
a lot of us this doing what we doing. And, you know, somebody asked me earlier, they said, what did you do? Did you work? I said, no. I said, matter of fact, I was talking to Lakeisha Mosley husband today, Mr. Mosley. And I told him I took off. And I know you tried to call me. I tried to call you. And I said, maybe it wasn't meant to be. You know, maybe we shouldn't have a production meeting. We should be just taking some time for ourselves. And Batman
Yeah.
I looked at about 3 or 4 movies. 3 or 4 movies. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just got in my lazy boy chair. My little doggy, little Mimi was with me. Just her and I. Of course, I had to take her out for about 15 walks, so she interrupted a lot of my movies. Good thing they were on demand.
She was happy that Daddy was home.
She was happy.
She was happy that Daddy was home. That's what it was.
Yeah, she was actually being a lap dog. Yeah. She was a
You
lap
got to take time. You know, we have to take time for us because we're so busy grinding. It's so true. And, you know, I was reading this book on our mind and how we think, and it was saying how our minds have changed so because, you know, you remember back in the day when the TV went off at, 11 o'clock and you saw the test pattern, and then there was no more television or there was no more radio during the evening. So you didn't get a lot of the noise, you know, that we're getting now, and how, you know, our minds are constantly on. You know, and I know a lot of people relate to that. You know, they have a hard time turning off their minds at night when they're trying to sleep. That's because we're constantly getting information and constantly processing information. We're not giving ourselves a break, you know.
Consuming too much. You know, they were talking about that too, why some people don't sleep well because they look at their phones before they turn. They said you shouldn't look at your phone before you turn in.
Yeah.
And more than anything, you should be opening your Bibles up. But some people use their phone to read scripture. Like I'm one of them. You know, I use the Bible. I use my Bible phone.
I'm doing that.
Yeah.
Keep the Bible out, right?
I need to get it out my Jeep.
That's right.
I like to carry it around with me when I ride around town. But, you know, need to pull that book out and read. And then, you know, it'll kind of help you relax and, you know, go to sleep on some words. Or just write. You know, write your diary. And write what you did for the day.
Yeah.
The positive stuff, not the negative stuff. So
there's this quote that Bruce Lee said. He said, absorb what is useful, discard what is useless, and add what is specifically your own. That's deep.
Yeah, he was a deep guy.
Absorb what is useful.
I studied him very
Discard what
carefully.
is useless.
Because I was in martial arts for a very long time, all the way through college. I fought in tournaments and then trained my daughter and everything. So I've been around that world for a while. But it was just so amazing how you know, he was running out of time and he had to because one movie he didn't finish, and that was The Game of Death. And they actually used a body double throughout that movie after the fight scene, because he did the fight scenes first. Like, he knew he didn't have a lot of time, and he didn't want nobody else to do the rest of that part of the movie, which was the part where he had to climb the tower, and each floor there was a different fighter. Because even one of the basketball stars, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, was in that movie, and he was the last fight that he had. So,
yes, I remember that.
Yeah. So,
wow.
That's really deep. When you look at a successful person in life that didn't really, go as far as it could have gone. Who knows how far he could have gone? Like any of these guys, like some of the people, the great people that left us, like the Whitney Houstons and the Prince, did they reach their stardom and it was no more left for them but just to live off of their fruits, off their good labor? So I don't know. It was Michael Jackson and all of them. They didn't get a chance to live to the old ripe age of 70 and 80. They were out in the 40s and 50s. Yeah. So sometimes you got to slow it down a little bit. As much as we want success and prosperity and abundance, and we got to slow it down just a little bit and count your blessings. And spend time with the family. Right. Yeah. Because I'm going to the gym tonight. Get that in.
To the gym tonight.
Going to the gym. Yeah, baby girl like to work out at night because it's certain exercise she want to do. Wow. She don't want nobody in her way. So yeah,
she's a night out like her dad.
Oh yeah. She's been like this since a baby. Yeah. Well, Paula G, my time is up with you. It's time for you to talk to your guest, Nikki Burr. Nikki Burr is one of my favorite entertainers out there. We watch it very carefully, and we can't wait for her to join us on one of our television shows. When she come to Maryland, Atlanta, the doors are open for the Nikki Burr. Yeah. See it perform live
with
or something.
Nikki Berry.
Yeah, we waiting on Nikki Berry. I know she always passing through Maryland because I know where her daughter go to school, so I know she passing us by. She can't get by Batman without her knowing.
She's going to have to stop by. Well, hopefully we can encourage her this evening to do so.
Nikki Berry, you hear me?
Good evening, Paula G, Jerry. How are you guys doing? I'm so excited to be here again.
We are.
I know. We're excited to have you back. Oh my gosh, this is like a reunion.
I know. I just love this show. I'm telling you, you guys are doing amazing work.
Thank you.
And I'm excited because we're going to have a good time this evening.
That's right.
Absolutely. Well, as always.
I'm just going to say hi, Nikki, because Paula, she actually hosts this show. So I'm just going to say hello and hope to see you soon in 2019. Amen.
Yes, sir. Hello, Jerry. And we are going to make it happen.
Amen. We're looking forward to it. That's right. All right. Well, y'all have a great show. Awesome. And I'm right here. So I'm working on the music right now. So don't rush into it yet, Paula. All right.
All
right.
All right. Include me in. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us for Late Night Radio with Jerry Woods Live and Paula G right here on Positive Power 21. Shouts out to each and every one of you. I hope you had a wonderful, fantastic 4th of July. And also, I want to give shouts out to the supporters of my journey with Paula G right here on WATC TV 57 in Atlanta, 11:30 on Thursday mornings, 8 a.m. on Sunday mornings. And I want to thank my underwriters so much. The Good Acting Studio, Creekside Dental, thank you all so much for being a part of the journey. And speaking of journeys, this young lady, she is back with us this evening, and she's going to tell us a little bit about this. She's been nominated for the Gospel Image Awards, the 3 River and Word Magazine Awards, 2 2019 Texas Gospel Music of Excellence Awards, and 4 2019, go ahead, girl, Rhythm of Gospel Awards. She has traveled extensively, and she recently has debuted her new album, which hopefully she'll tell us about. I'm sure she'll tell us about this evening. She's amazing. She's fantastic. And she is Nikki Berry, my sister. Thank you so much for joining us once again.
Thank you so much, Paula G.
Wow. So you have been a busy woman since the last time that you were with us. So kind of bring us up to date about what's been happening some of the exciting things that you've been doing.
Well, Paula, God has just been opening so many doors. I mean, He is amazing. I remember when I first started on this journey, I really couldn't see everything, and I just had to take a step of faith, without knowing every step. Right. God said, if you just trust me, and take one step. And I've been just doing that, and He's been opening doors, and He's just been blessing so much. And I'm telling you, I am just wowed by God. I've had a chance to travel to some amazing places so far, to the U.S. Virgin Islands. That was amazing. Got a chance to sing for the new governor there at the prayer breakfast. That was absolutely awesome. The Bay Area in San Francisco, and I should be going back there this year as well. And, of course, in my hometown of Houston, Texas, we had several different events there. And then I headlined a really big concert in Beaumont, Texas, which is where I grew up. So shout out to Beaumont and Houston. But God has just been doing amazing things. My new album called Journey to Restoration has just been blessing so many people because I found out, Paula, that I'm not the only person that feels like I've lost some things, that feels like I should be further, I should have more, I should be doing this or that. And God said, that's okay. As soon as you recognize that I'm the one in control of it all, give it over to me, I'm the only one who can restore, So just keep walking on your journey, and it will happen, just trusting Him. So that's what He's been doing, and I'm super excited because in about a week and a half, I'm going to be in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, for the Rhythm of Gospel Awards as well. So, yes.
Wow. Well, and I love that title, Journey to Restoration, because you're so right that a lot of times we think that we're the only ones, and we hear this all the time, but it bears repeating. We think we're the only ones that are going through a certain part of the journey or going through a certain situation. And it's only through sharing that we discover that we are not. And, you, as with all of the artists that come on the show, you are juggling, walking this journey, walking in the gifts that God has given you while coexisting with everyday life. What are some of the challenges that Nikki Berry has juggling those two worlds?
I'm going to tell you, yes, I am very, very busy. I have 5 beautiful children. Yes, I said 5, y'all.
What?
I have twins. And then we have 3 other girls as well, and then my awesome husband. And so what I try to do is just make sure I make time first for God, because sometimes, I can get so busy where my schedule is full and I have to be here and there, and the kids need things, and my husband, but I have to make time for God, prayer time, study time, to just meditate. I think that is the most important thing. And then after that, it sort of calms you down a little bit, where you're not worried about getting everything done that you wanted to, but God will lead you to the important things. And then making time for myself. Girlfriend, that is so important, going to the spa, just having some me time. So I definitely do that, but there are days where I am just going, and I'm trying to figure out how in the world did I get all of that done in one day, but I did it. So yeah, it's just normal days like everybody else, but let's see, how can I put this, Paula? I've learned to not try to rush my day and rush my time trying to get to the next thing or get the next thing done, because then time is just passing us by. You know, I've learned to just take in what's happening and enjoy the time, enjoy the different things in my day, and not be so in a hurry to rush to the next thing.
Right.
And I think that's helped me a lot.
Take in the moment, and that's mindfulness. I've heard that defined as mindfulness. It's just, first of all, slow down, just like you said, and then just to take in what is happening in that moment. And that's so huge, is what you said about slowing down, because we have these to-do lists that these things that we want to check off every day. And a lot of times, to be truthful, we really do put too much on ourselves on a daily basis.
Yeah.
I don't know. We have all this ambition when we wake up in the morning that we're going to do, all these wonderful things. We're going to do 50 things today, and we get upset with ourselves if we've only done 10 of them. When realistically, maybe, we were supposed to only do 10 of them. So, so I think
sometimes, yes, for me, I think it's knowing how to say no. Because sometimes, people will put other things on your plate and on your schedule, and sometimes it's hard to say no, but we have to learn how to say no, and that it's okay to say no, and that we don't have to take on everything.
Right. Now, how old are your children?
So my twins are 20. And then my husband and I have 3 other children. So my husband has 3 girls. I have the twins. So together we have a beautiful family of 5. And so his 3 girls are 24, 21, and 20. So everybody kind of grown,
You all got grown folks.
Yes.
You'll have
1 foot grown and 1 foot not,
Isn't that something? They grow up, but they don't grow up.
Yes.
They grow up, but they don't grow up. So have any of them inherited any musical aspirations?
Not really. I think my son and daughter, the twins, can both sing. My son doesn't really like to sing at all. My daughter will sing at church, when she's home from college, and she'll sing on the youth praise team and everything. Actually, there's a video on my Facebook page and my Instagram page of my daughter actually singing my new single, Higher, in her car.
Oh,
and everybody said, "Oh my God, she sounds just like you." I'm like, I know.
I know.
Yes.
Wow. That is awesome. Now, you had the opportunity to sing Lift Every Voice and Sing. I always think that's such a powerful song.
Yes.
That is such a powerful
song.
It's so
moving.
It is.
Moving. And it's a tough song because you have to sing it with feeling and meaning, I feel. I was so honored, when I was asked to open the Black Girl Excellence Awards. And I tell you, God just showed up in amazing ways. He gave me a slightly, different ending to it that just flowed into a whole nother realm, and it was amazing. So I thank God for that opportunity.
Yes, yeah. And, that, oh gosh, when I think of the lyrics of that song, you really, to me, I always get a visual. It's not just words. You always get such a visual, for that. So that certainly is an honor when you have the opportunity to do that. Who is Mickey Berry when she's on stage? She's looking out. she's ministering in song.
Mm-hmm.
Who is she when she's on stage?
I am a empty vessel.
Mm.
Because every time I stand, I say, God, take me out of me and pour you into me. Let you, God, pour out of me. Don't let them see me. Don't let them hear me. Let them feel you. And I stand as an empty vessel, just letting God use me. And I believe that is a strength that I find so much in God, because Paula, for years, I would say, I don't need to move forward, with my singing. I had started writing music, I don't really need to do anything with this. They have enough singers out there. They have amazing singers, dynamic people, they don't need me. And it was like I could hear God saying, that's exactly right. They don't need you. And I don't need you. That's why I want you, because you know that I don't need you. Because it's not about you.
Yes.
It's about what I want to try to do through you and the lives that I want to change and I want to touch, because there's so many people out there, that God just wants to use us to reach his people. And so that's it. I stand as an empty vessel.
That's an empty vessel. So tell us about some of the songs that are on the album. That are on the CD.
I'm going to tell you something. This album, oh my goodness, just to say the words, my full album is just a blessing in itself. But these songs, I tell you, have blessed me so much, Paula. My single that is out right now, it's been climbing up the Billboard charts. It's called Higher. And this song, Higher, is my worship anthem. And it's a worship song that is just talking to God and asking God to just take me higher. First in my thinking and in my seeing, in my living and in my giving and in my faith. And, it just talks about God taking me above everything that I'm going through or everything that I see, or, God can just rise us up and take us higher in another realm in him, so that the same things could be happening, but you see them differently. You think about them differently. How you handle them is different, So that song, Higher, I just love. It just blesses me so much. And then there's another song called Victory. And this song, Victory, is just a praise song, because I had come out of some really tough times, and just went through some things that I didn't think I was going to make it. I was married 10 years, had my beautiful twins, and, it just seemed like everything was going right. And then it all just came crashing down completely. And I'm like, what is this? Why am I going through this? Marriage is over. I'm starting over again, and I was feeling like a failure, like life was just over. But when I got through all of that and got to the other side and realized I already had the victory. I already had the victory. It was already mine, but that old enemy just tries to cloud our vision so that we can't see that we've already won. So Victory is another great song. Then I have another song called Soar, and, that just takes us up out of everything because we're going higher, so now it's time to soar. So that's another amazing song that you can just, jam to in your car. And my son, who plays basketball, that's his favorite song, is Soar. He said, Mom, I listen to Soar before every game. I'm like, wow.
That is huge. That is huge when your child tells you that, that what you minister inspires them before before again. We have actually Higher. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, we are having a conversation this evening on Late Night Radio with Jerry Royce Live and Paula G. Our conversation with Nikki Berry, and she's sharing with us her new debut album that is out, and we're going to listen to Higher by Nikki Berry.
You're listening to Jerry Royce Live Worldwide Podcast.
And that was Nikki Berry with Higher. If you are just joining us here on Late Night Radio with Jerry Royce Live and Paula G, you just heard a song from the debut album, Journey to Restoration by Miss Nikki Berry. Nikki, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. So much. That was really beautiful. That's one of those songs that just, oh my gosh, it just goes out in the atmosphere and it just settles down on your soul. That was really beautiful.
Yes, yes. Amen.
Really beautiful. What goes through your mind whenever you hear or you see responses or you see reactions from audience or congregation?
I'm so grateful. I'm grateful that God would even use me to encourage His people and to lead His people to worship Him and to just be inspired. To know that they can make it. It's definitely gratefulness.
Wow, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. What is down the road for Nikki Berry?
Wow. I am traveling as many places as possible. So if anybody, would like for me to come where you are, let me know. You can visit my website at NikkiBerryMusic.com, and I would love to come and minister with you. I'm finishing up my book as well. That will be coming out. We're shooting for the end of this year, early next year. It will share the same title as this album, and I'm just going to give you a little insight of my journey. All of these songs were written, by me, so they're very personal to me. But I'm going to share with you what was going on in my life during those times. Just to kind of share with you, where the songs come from, and that my journey is probably very similar to, several others' journeys as well. And of course, we're going to be going to several different award shows, and I'm finally going to be getting this video done this year. Everybody's been like, Nikki, where's this video? We're ready to see the visuals, so we are diligently working on that, and we'll have it done. And, everything we do, my team and I, we try to do it in excellence. And sometimes, as I said earlier, some of the things that I have on my list to do, God says not yet, and that's okay because it's all in His timing. So busy year. The first half of the year was amazing, and we're not stopping. We're going to keep pushing.
We're going to keep pushing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you all make sure you keep up with this young lady, that you continue to encourage her, pray for her, and follow her, because God is doing mighty and amazing things through her. Nikki, thank you so much for joining us. We look forward to seeing what's out there for you. And oh my gosh, my sister, just keep doing what you're doing, because you are on this amazing, wonderful journey. And I remember when we chatted the first time, I was just so excited about where you were at that time, and then what God was about to do in your life. And, what He's done since the last show has just been, like you said at the top of the show, He's just been doing some amazing, awesome things. So thank you so much for joining us. Much love to you. And we are going to close. I believe we're going to close with Victory this evening.
All right. Well, Paula, thank you so much for an amazing evening. And I just want everyone out there to just be blessed and just walk boldly in your destiny. Walk boldly in it. And I want everyone to go download my new album, Download Higher. Share it with your friends and family, because God is blessing. He's doing amazing things. So thank you so much. I love you guys.
Oh, love you too. Love you too. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. Late Night Radio with Jerry Royce Live and Paula G. We leave you this evening with Victory.
Do you know you have the victory? Well, the victory is already yours. Come on. Woo! Do you believe it? Victory. I've got it. Victory. It's already mine. Victory. I've got
Yes, I do. I've got victory. I know I can't lose. I've got victory. The battle is won, and I didn't even have to fight. It's already won. It's already done. Victory. I've got it. I've got it. Victory. It's already mine. I've got it. Yes, I've got it. Victory. It's mine. I've got victory. Yes, I do. I've got victory. Say I know I can't lose. I've got victory. The battle is won, and I didn't even have to fight. It's already won. It's already done. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Say these words with me. Over cancer, over diabetes. Today is your day. I'm walking in it. I'm talking in it. Today, yeah, yeah. I'm over it, yeah. I'm over it. Today is my day. Yes, it is. I've got it. You got it. We've got it, yeah. Victory, victory, yeah. No more sorrow and no more tears. Today is my day. Claim it. Yeah. Claim it. It's yours. It's yours. Yeah, yeah. If you have the victory, scream.
You are listening to Jerry Royce Live Worldwide Podcast.
Come on. Yeah, 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 yeah. Soar like an eagle over your storm. Soar like an eagle. It won't do you any harm. Soar like an eagle. Don't be afraid. Soar like an eagle. The way's already made. Ready to soar. You're getting ready. Above hurt and pain. You're getting ready to soar. Soar above give up. No, I made a promise to my God that I wouldn't let go. So I'm staying in the race, picking up my pace. Oh, it doesn't matter what the enemy throws my way. I know I can make it, God and Oh, I made a promise to my God that I would hold on. Yes, I did. I made a promise to my God that I would stay strong. So I'm staying in the race, picking up my pace. Yeah, it doesn't matter what the enemy throws my way. See, I know I can make it. God and God, I can make it. With God, I can. God, I can take. I know I can take it. Through every trial and every test. God, I know I can make it. See, I know I can make it. To my God that I would break free. Yes, I did. I made a promise to my God that I would love me. So I'm staying in the race, picking up my pace. Yeah, it doesn't matter what the enemy throws my way. See, I know I can make it. God and help me say, God, I can make it. With God, I can. God, I can take. I know I can take it. I said I can make it. I can take it. To give out, God, I can't take. When I feel like giving up, God, I can't take. You were always there, God, I can't take.
For you, if you just hold on, so don't break it. Don't break before you break through. 'Cause God's gonna come through for you if you just hold on. I remember when I thought I'd never walk again. My heart was so discouraged, thought my life would end. But I waited on the Lord and He renewed my strength. Now I'm standing here today, I'm full of confidence, yeah. When you feel like you're about to give up, that's the moment He's about to show up. God's gonna show up, yeah. If you think you can't go on anymore, if you think you can't go on, He's about to restart.
You're listening to Jerry Slide Worldwide Podcast.
Can you feel the power? Can you feel the power? Feel the power of Double XI.
Positive Power 21.org Internet Radio.
You are listening to Jerry Royce Live Worldwide Podcast.
That's right. You tell him, little buddy. That's Robot. You tell him you listen to Jerry Royce Live Worldwide, aka the Batman of Charm City. And speaking of Charm City, Mo Washington is in Charm City. We hope to hook up with her on Sunday. hang out with her just a little bit. But meanwhile, we're going to chat with V. What's going on, V? Speak life. What's up?
Jerry Royce, Batman in the building. How are you tonight?
Look at all that
early
energy.
Morning. Which one are you?
The Batman's still up from the other day. I'm still on the other day. I'm still here from Thursday. That's right. So how you doing?
Oh my, serious. What do you mean you're still here from Thursday?
Batman excited, man. We got new shows. We got the Red Room. We got Lakeisha Mosley show about to go with a live studio audience. We got Paula G about to be here in the private studio. Then we're gonna see you guys again in October. Batman's excited. I can't sleep.
Man, that's a lot to be excited about. Yeah, I'm right with you. Yeah, I'm right with you. Tell us a little more about the two new shows with Shay Sams and Lakeisha Mosley.
Oh man, well, you know, Lakeisha been in boot camp for a while. She was in boot camp. You remember she flew over to Atlanta. She was on the My Journey platform. She was in the Black Box. She was at the what was that hotel? The Hampton Hotel. She was doing her thing. Yeah, she was telling jokes. She was doing behind the scene. She was doing it all. And of course, you know, she been on location with us. You know, she been with us, you know, around Baltimore City. You know, she been doing her thing. So she graduated and moved on to a big platform. We took over. Well, I'm not gonna say we took over, but we moved into Chestertown, Maryland. You know how Batman gets sometimes. We moved into Chestertown, Maryland, and we're gonna be spreading over into what they call Queenstown County. And now it talks about us moving to Talbot County, so we can move the Lakeisha Mosley show onto cable television on the Eastern Shore, as well as she's in DeKalb County now, Georgia. So you can catch her on DeKalb County, Georgia at night. I forgot the time slot, but she's going to be coming on, I think it's Tuesday night, if I'm not mistaken, the Lakeisha Mosley. So you get a chance to see her on location. And real soon we're going to get those episodes in. So we're excited, man. Excited.
That's a lot to be excited about. And so now that's Lakeisha Mosley show. What about the Red Room?
Oh,
Shay Sam?
The Red Room, man. Shay came in like a champ. Of course, Shay been in radio boot camp for a while. You know, she swings over about 3 radio stations. So she came in with a lot of experience, little bit of coaching, and she did her thing. We had people who were actually very transparent. I mean, I didn't even know it went like that. And, you know, I normally get a chance to talk to everybody before production, and I had no idea, you know, that people have been in that level of darkness for so long. You know, we heard our stories on this platform, but they were transparent, and I think they're going to really help some people because they really out there now, doing things for the Lord. You know, basically glorifying God's mighty testimony. Because you're talking about one woman had 2 spells with breast cancer, and here to live to talk about it. So that was incredible. Wow. Yeah. So that's the kind of stuff.
That is incredible.
Yes. So we're excited about the Red Room. So we'll find out how often we'll be able to get Shay to come up here to Baltimore to shoot her show. We got Mo out there meeting guests for us. She's actually at I think the Legacy Awards, they call it in Charm City. This is something going every year. One of the local publishers.
The Indie Author Award.
Yes, I'm a little familiar with. I had a chance to talk to one of the staff people, but of course we were trying to do media there. But I know this was the week she was going to be super busy, so we couldn't get it to happen. But maybe next year we'll be able to cover it. So we was excited about that.
That's okay. Yeah, that's okay because Miss Mo is going to be in the building, able to represent.
Yes.
You know, I want to ask you a real quick question, Jerry, about the Red Room. How did you get the name? How did
Shalonda was here Shalonda Williams, inspirational treasure, was here in the Baltimore area. She was hanging out with the Batman in studio, and her son, I think they must have FaceTime her and said, "Ma, what you doing in the Red Room?" So bam. So I stole it. So Batman stole it. I stole it from a kid.
All right.
So that's how we got the name. Amen. God is good. It happens.
I love it.
Who knows?
Legacy.
You never know how things come to you, right? The ghost speaks to you different ways. Spoke to me through a kid. Who would have thought that? You never know.
Yeah, who would have thought that was gonna be what was gonna happen.
You was expecting a more dynamic story. Is that what it was? You wanted to hear that the ghost told me that, you know, the Holy Ghost, God was speaking to me in my dream. That's what you was expecting?
Well, red, you know, the color red is a pretty powerful color. It's a lot of symbols behind the word red, so I wasn't sure where we were going with it. So I'm glad it was something as simple as it's coming out of the mouth of a little babe. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah, baby boy gave it. Yeah, baby boy gave it to me. And I think I got a chance to meet him from afar. He was actually getting out the car, and he just waved and got back in the car. So that was my thank you to him. Yeah. All right, well, so is that it? You ready for the girls?
I think the girls are ready. I'm ready. Let's go, Jerry. You ready?
All right, let's give him some color. Yeah, May Washington is in the house. All of them in the house. Keisha Mosley. Woo, you got them all. I think the Keisha's out there.
All right.
All right, enjoy the show.
Well, no pain, no gain, no grief, no strife. The struggle is over, guys. It's time to speak life. My name is V Speak Life, and we are here. We are ready. We're here on Positive Power 21. We're just ready to get some action going on the Christian party line. It's Christian party line. It means it's ready to party. I know it's late, but it's time to get down with the get down. We have some amazing ladies on the call tonight. We're going to talk a little later to Miss Mo, the author. But right now, guys, we have the lovely leading lady. She has her own show, Miss Lakeisha Mosley. Miss Lakeisha, are you on the Christian party line tonight?
Glory to God. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, I am. Amen. How are you doing, Miss V?
Doing great. How are you doing?
Oh, man, I'm on top of the world right now, and God gives God all the glory right now.
Oh, yes. Big ups to you right now. I'm so excited for you and the awesome and amazing things that you have going on with your show. Jerry just shared a little bit, but let's hear from you. Tell us a little bit about the show, Lakeisha.
Oh, wow. Well, let's see. It's amazing how within the last 6 to 8 months, how everything has evolved. The Lakeisha Mosley Show is based off of just being transparent and honest and real, and definitely talking about some of the tragic areas that we really don't want to talk about. You know, those areas in life that are the secret things that we don't really reveal that's within our lives. And God really commissioned me to begin to discuss, you know, the areas that most influencers really just don't have an opportunity to be real in front of their audience, their congregation, their mentors, you know, the mentees, everybody. You know, sometimes, you know, when you're under that particular avenue of influence, you really can't really begin to show the weakness, you know, or to really be honest that you are weak in some areas. And my show is really just a safe haven show that you can do that with, and it's very fun. It's exciting. It's not like you're talking about something deep, dark, and ugly, but you're really expressing knowledge and how anyone that's going through whatever struggles they're going through, that they can win. We have a good time, and it's evolved into from the radio into TV. You know, people have been listening to it and really been able to witness how God is really moving through the Lakeisha Mosley Show. So we are showing the Lakeisha Mosley Show in Maryland, but in Georgia as well too. So God is just moving, and he's not done yet. So I'm just holding on.
All right. So Lakeisha, how and when will we start seeing the shows?
Well, definitely you'll start seeing the shows. You'll begin to see them on the DeKalb. I know in DeKalb County, Jerry knows a little bit more with the show times. I believe he was saying about Tuesdays. We'll begin to get more information on the Comcast viewing. And gosh, Jerry just said it's actually airing right now.
Okay.
So you just just stay tuned. Definitely, I will keep everyone posted through my avenues as well too. They're also shown on MVTV, of course, which is the amazing radio station. And TV station of Jerry, and just grateful to be a part of that. And of course, we'll begin to show it on social media. Which is all the social media channels, Facebook, YouTube. We'll begin to repost those shows as well.
All right. Well, you ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first from the one and only Lakeisha Mosley. She has her show. Watch it. Stay tuned. It's already airing. You can go to www.mvtv-21.com. Once again, that's www.mvtv-21.com to catch the airings of the Lakeisha Mosley Show. Now, Lakeisha, guess what?
Yes.
There's a couple other amazing ladies on the line.
Yes, it is. I'm so excited to talk to my sisters.
Yes. We have the passionate and powerful Miss Patrice Jackson. Patrice, are you on the party line?
Yes, I am. Hello, Good morning, ladies.
Praise God for you. Thank you. I'm so excited to talk to you tonight. I missed y'all from last week.
I know we had such a great conversation, a great show. I missed you guys too.
Yeah, what's been going on with you this week? Are you all settled in?
I am more settled in. Yeah, I got to unpack and get organize some things. So I was happy to get that done this week.
All right. So listen, as you're moving and settling in to everything, what's something you want to share with everyone?
As I've been unpacking, I will say the one thing I have learned through the journey of moving, transitioning from Cleveland to Georgia is that sometimes you have a vision for something and you think you have it all planned out, and then when you get to, starting that new journey and start pursuing that vision, it may not turn out the way you want, but don't let it frustrate you, and just stay positive and remember always remember what your ultimate goal was, because that's going to be the one thing that's going to keep you positive and motivated.
That's something serious, Miss Patrice. And another word that I heard, you didn't say this, but it's faith. That's a really big, powerful move to go from one state to another, let alone, someone moving across town, but you moved across several states. You moved from the north to the south. That's a big, brave, powerful move. And I'm just thankful that you got here safely. Everyone's good. They're ready to go, get started, get settled. I guess school will be starting up real soon. And, it just says something really big about you, that you didn't, hesitate to make it happen. You just stepped out there and did it. Some things I know you hadn't felt so great like the first week or what have you, but God is, and that's something amazing, just doing that one thing. I'm really proud of you. There's some people hadn't even been out the state, So just being able to travel and explore and see different parts of the world, that's really awesome. Really, really, really awesome. So tell us something that you like about the state of Georgia.
The one thing I like is that, of course, it is warm. The weather is much more consistent than it is in Cleveland. I love the people. I love the opportunity. Just everything. I think that, especially where I live now, it was the culture is similar enough to where I did live, where I feel comfortable, but it's different enough for me to be able to appreciate, the opportunities and the experiences that I'm going to have in the future.
When I moved from Georgia I lived in Chicago, in the Chicago area for a little while, but I left Chicago and moved to the D.C. area. And one of the things things that I missed was Roger Wood sausage. Oh my goodness. I'm from the South. That Roger Wood sausage was a staple item in the refrigerator. When I moved, I could not get it. And I was hurt. I was sad. I said, I need the Roger. They had all kinds of sausage. And I learned about other different types of sausage that were more cultural for that area or those areas. And my goodness, I miss the Roger Wood sausage. It's a smoked sausage. It's juicy. It's delicious. I'm hungry. And my hunger, it's midnight. I'm talking about food like I gotta have it. But listen, when you move away, what is the one thing you think you're gonna miss?
Other than my family and my friends, the food wise, I think I will miss corned beef sandwiches. They don't have those down. They have Reuben's. It's different, you know. So like corned beef sandwiches, barbecue is different. We do have a restaurant called. See, the thing is, I stopped eating beef and pork before I left, so that does help with the transition. But we have a restaurant called Mr. Heroes that I think is really only in Ohio. So
is that the lamb and beef? Is that the lamb and beef cuisine? Mediterranean?
No, Mr. Heroes has what they call Roman burgers. Yeah, so it's like a burger with it's a burger that has like salami and lettuce and all this good stuff on it. The Italian dressing is like a sub, and I think that particular restaurant is only in Ohio.
Oh my goodness! You can tell I'm fat because I'm hungry.
Yeah, so food wise, those are the type of foods that I will miss the most. And I have a really good friend who can cook her butt off. So I miss, not being able to go to her house and, eat at her house sometimes too. Shout out to my girl, Sade.
All right. Shout out to your friend. So listen, we have a great show lined up, Miss Patrice and Miss Lakeisha. We are excited about the moves that you're making literally and figuratively in your lives and with your shows. We're excited about all of the work that you have going on. But most importantly, we're excited that not only, like Patrice, you're sharing the gospel there in Cleveland. Now you have an opportunity to share it here. Miss Lakeisha is sharing it all over the world. And actually, I guess that's what we're doing right now, sharing some news about God and the love of God and the power that's behind the miraculous God that we have and that we serve. We're able to share so much greatness about His greatness and His goodness around the world. So shout out to Jerry Royce for setting up this platform for us and allowing us an opportunity to be on the platform. How about that? You guys are awesome. So we have a couple of guests on the line. We have Miss Mo, the author, Miss Monique Washington. I met Miss Monique Washington late last year, and this young woman is so amazing. She has the sweetest spirit. When you meet her, you just feel the love of God just surrounding and around you. She's very humble, and she, a lot of people like to help, but you can't accept everyone's help. Sometimes you just can't. This young lady has the heart of a servant, and she does it with grace. She does it with grace. She's not the type that comes and she's not going to be the type that will come and offer the service and then go back and complain about it. I have not heard this woman complain not one time. She does everything gracefully, happily, and with the greatest spirit that I know. This is Monique, the author. She's a multi-time author. She has several books out and some great journals. She has some books out for children. I mean, she is an author. She's constantly writing and is in the mode and frame of just using the gifts that God has given her and letting God just pour through her. She keeps it all spirit-filled. And I just want to welcome on the Christian Party line Miss Monique Washington. We call her Mo, the author. Miss Mo, the author. Miss Mo, are you on the CPL tonight?
I am. Thank you, Ms. V Speak Life. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. I'm so excited to be on the call with you tonight, Mo.
Oh, my gosh. I am elated. To join you ladies.
Yes, ma'am. So we're here.
Thank you.
And excuse me. I forgot to add in the multi-nominated, award-nominated author. She's up for several awards on this year. I know one being the Trailblazer Award with the Breakdown and Boss Up Awards here in the Atlanta area. And now tell us a little more about what you're going to be presented. Well, they have an opportunity to be presented with on tomorrow night.
Well, yes, Saturday night. For the past several years, the Indie Author Legacy Award has been occurring by Miss Ty. I don't mispronounce her name, but Miss Taina. I don't want to pronounce. Tashina Davis, and she is a multi-best-selling author from Yale University. So she started this entire thing, the Indie Author Legacy Award. So I was actually nominated for this particular category, Author of Transformation for the year. So by Miss Tashina Davis's team, it's really difficult for people to fall into the category because they don't allow your friends or anybody else to have say-so. So be one of the finalists is pretty awesome. So I'm grateful to God for that. And it is a huge opportunity. They've had last year, the year before, everybody remember Sinclair from Living Single, Kim Cole. She was actually the host of it. So this year, the guest speaker is Dr. Oliver T. Reed, and he's a multi-best-selling. Like all these people are like multi-best-selling authors. I'm gonna claim that for me too. You know, the speaker he does. His main thing is human development organization, and so he specializes in relationship consulting and coaching services. So he's sort of known as the relationship architect. So it is. The lineup for speakers is not for speakers, but just the speakers. The award, how would you say? The guy who he's giving the awards away. The presenter, Dr. Dre. I'm sure not like the rapper Dr. Dre, but Dr. Drai. He is one of the presenters. So when I say the lineup is amazing, it is going to be a wonderful event. And what I like about the Indie Author Awards is an opportunity for authors like myself who get an opportunity to share their stories and how to impact the community and leaders. So, and I'm not even from Baltimore, so I'm excited. I've been enjoying Baltimore.
That is so awesome. So, Monique, we have a couple other guests on the line with us. Miss Lakeisha. Lakeisha, you're familiar with our other guest. Will you introduce her to us?
Absolutely. We're so excited to have this amazing guest. She had a little time just to hang out with us on the Christian Party line. This is Miss Shamia Evans. Miss Shamia, are you on the line with us? Because I noticed you only have a little time with us tonight.
Yes, I'm here.
Wow, we're so thankful. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. We're so excited. Tell us a little more about yourself.
Yeah, so I'm 27. I have 3 kids, and I've been married for 4 years. And my passion is, expressing the word of God through arts, dancing, spoken word. Yep, so that's me.
Awesome. So how did you come to knowing Mr. Jerry Royce? Positive Power 21.
I was actually referred to him by Zenobia. My husband was actually in some of her plays, and we attended an event together where I did spoken word, and she recommended me to him.
Nice. We have a couple other spoken word artists in the area. We'd love to have you come down to Atlanta and join our show.
Oh, absolutely.
So we did you just finish the other show just now?
Yes.
Tell us about that experience, ma'am. I know it was great with Miss Paula G.
Absolutely. It was definitely pleasant, being able to, express my journey with some of the people, and, just being able to be transparent about some of the things that I've been through and how I got to where I am.
Amen. Amen. People really need to be able to experience and hear the stories behind all of the amazing work that people like yourself do in the community, and that you're out here sharing your talents and your gifts with the world. And that story, though, that story behind it all, showing other people how you got here, how you made it to this point that you're at now in life, and being transparent, like you said, it's so important, because we have a tendency to see things that are not our actual reality. It's not real. So being able to keep it real, I applaud you, and I thank you for sharing your gifts, time, talent, your story with everyone. I know you have to run, but please hang out with us a little more and share some more if you'd like. But I understand if you got to go.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually talking about the book of Romans. We're talking about the book of Romans. And one other thing, Miss, it would be great if you could get on the Red Room show as well with Miss Shay Sam, and do your spoken word with her in the Red Room. That would be a great show. And also with Miss Shalonda Williams, our other co-host. She's out today. She's not feeling well. So shout out to Miss Shalonda Williams, and we love you. We're looking for you to come back real soon to hang out with us. And also Miss Shay Sam is not able to attend us or be here with us on tonight. But big ups to both of those ladies. And those are great shows for you to be on. I look forward to hearing more from you, as well as our audience. They're going to have a great experience listening to your positive messages right here with Positive Power and the rest of the crew. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
We are talking tonight from the book of Romans. It's we're in the first chapter of Romans, and Miss Lakeisha, as I started going through the book and trying to study a little more and prepare for our call, there's a lot of things that stuck, but so many different things come together. To me, this is my interpretation and my perception of the book of, or at least the first 2 chapters of the book of Romans. I see so much stuff, and then I was like, oh man, this was in the Bible. Lots of things. I was like, ooh, wait a minute now. I don't know. Who needs to write anything else? Everything is right here in the good book. But we're here in Romans chapter 1, verse 1, and we learn a lot about Paul and the letters that he's writing to the people. Who on the I can share some information about Paul and give the audience a recap of who he is and his experience or his journey, let alone his level